Good afternoon. If anyone has a question in French, Kurt is happy to answer in French. Otherwise, let's get going with Moose.
First of all, massive game tomorrow. You have to win to go through, but you haven't won at Stamford Bridge this season. Haven't kept a clean sheet in the Champions League this season at Stamford Bridge either.
Tomorrow is like a final for us. It's a must-win match. Like you said, it's very important for us. Obviously, the results from the games before, we didn't get the clean sheet, but I think in the game we've been playing well. And you can see the game at Ajax so well, the way we played good. The game at home a bit crazy, but we came back, so we show great character. So I think tomorrow is a different story. We win, we through, and that's what we want.
Is this the most pressurised game of the season so far?
No, every game you feel a different pressure, but we just know the game is important tomorrow. We just want to win it and go through.
And we've been talking a lot this season about all the young players that have been playing in the team. You're obviously young yourself, but have more experience than some. What has it been like playing in a back four whereby at times you've had some very young players who with limited Premier League experience alongside you? Very good, because they're very mature and they know their job. The manager is here to give them advice. We're also here, more experienced players, to give them advice, to help them. And you can see how well they've been playing this season. They've been playing good, I think, and the season is still long. We need to keep going. We're a team and we want to go forward.
Andy.
Hi. The manager just now was talking about the defeat at Everton in terms of some of the goals and some of the moments, questioning some of the personality of the players. I mean, how worrying is that to hear that from your manager, and how easy is it to change personalities?
I think he just want us to be more responsible in the games, take more risks maybe. That's a message because he knows the quality that we have in the squad. Very talented players, but young team. But he wants us to help the young guys, I think, and also play the game like we play in training. So be good and take risk, and no fear, playing without fear. Just go in the game and give everything.
Has there been an element of fear, do you think, creeping into your play, and you kind of beginning to worry about things more than you should?
No, I wouldn't say that. We just maybe thinking a bit more, with maybe lack of communication in the game sometimes. But, we have a very good team and we'll bounce back because we've been winning 6 games in a row lately. Then we don't have the good results. But you can see the game, we can keep the ball, we play well. But we just need to keep going like this. Maybe concede more goals as well. As a defender, we need to work on that, and I know it.
Sammy?
But we need to be more clinical as well and stay as a team.
Okay, you know what you need to do tomorrow night to go through to the next round. A certain level of pressure comes with that. How as a team do you deal with that pressure, particularly following the result at the weekend against Everton?
Well, we know in season there's ups and downs. You win games, you lose games. We all know that. I think the team is very focused on the game tomorrow. It's another competition. It's not the Premier League, it's Champions League. So it's different game. And we all know that we want to bounce back, from a defeat. You always want to show the reaction. And we are lucky because we play already tomorrow, so we can show the reaction and be good, and we have to win tomorrow.
Sky Sports.
Kurt, how badly did Chelsea need Rudiger back, do you think?
Rudiger is an important player for us, and he's a very experienced player as well. We know the quality he has, and it's good to have him back. He has no pain, he's feeling good, and he will just help us, in the games. Like everyone's important in the team, we need everyone to move forward.
Can we ask you too, another racism row in Manchester involving Fred on Saturday? Is there a big racism problem, do you think, in English football right now?
I'm not focused on that. This thing is happening actually. I don't want to say anything about that. It's not my job to talk about it, but people does mistakes, this is life, and there's people that take care of it. So.
Okay.
Just obviously what Andy was saying about Frank talking about the personality of the team being the problem at the weekend. Obviously that's rare for you guys. Is that something that as players you'd be particularly frustrated with?
Frustrated with the defeat, of course, and as I said, I think that's a message for us to answer tomorrow. You know, we have to answer and play with personality tomorrow, obviously, because it's an important game for us. Show character, because we lost at the weekend. I think it's clear he wants to motivate us, and we already motivated for the game tomorrow.
He's obviously given you a clear way of playing already, hasn't he? And he's saying about taking risks and playing without fear. I mean,
Yeah.
Does that, in a way, take off a level of the pressure to know that he wants you to
No, the pressure is always there. You know, we're a big club. We need to win games, but we can deal with the pressure very well. I think throughout the season we're playing well. You could see, and tomorrow is another game, and a different pressure as well. Important game, so we need to go out there and win.
Matt?
Frank's tried a lot of different things in defence this season. He's tried different centre-back pairings. He had a game when he moved 3 at the back. He's moved the full-backs around. It could be another change if Rudiger were to come back in. Is that quite challenging to have to deal with?
You know, as I said, the group is very talented, and he also had some injured players as well, so he had to change players, but we're all working together in training, so we know each other, you know, and in a game we just need to communicate all together in a defence. I think to get more clean sheet, we need to communicate more and just keep playing like we play. I think we're doing quite well with the ball. Just without the ball now, we need to be more decisive in our box, but with communication and work hard, we can do it.
When you say communication, has it been a bit quiet then?
Maybe, because there's always, we need to find reasons why we get goals, don't get clean sheet, but maybe it's about communication or maybe position tactically, maybe we're not in the right position at the right time, you know. That's why we're working on that, and tomorrow we have to make it right.
And we'll finish, we'll go Simon and then finish with Matt.
Okay, what's Frank like after a defeat? Is he someone in the dressing room that's shouting at you guys, so that goodness him, was he ever getting, or is he fairly sort of measured and pointing out where you guys
you know, he hates the defeat, he hates it, and he's the kind of manager that when we do mistake, he comes to us and he tells us if we did the mistake, we have to do it right, we have to do it better. But you know, he's very calm, and he understands the game. He's been in the game for a long time, and he's here to give us advice. He's helping us a lot, you know. And of course, when we do mistake, he's the first one to come and tell us we did mistakes. So, and we try to make it right the next game, you know.
Well, I was just looking at it. Funny, you didn't lose a single Premier League game in your first season at Chelsea. The games you played, and then you had that season with Mourinho that started badly, and obviously it led to the managerial change. But as a player, what did you learn in that spell? Because that was the first real setback that you faced as a Chelsea player. Was there something you had to learn to do differently?
Yeah, but you know, the first league Premier League is very tough. You know, there's very good teams in the Premier League, and I learned how to play in the Premier League. You know that, and I learned that every game are difficult. You know, there's no easy games. And you know, playing in the Premier League, I feel very happy to play in the Premier League. And I've been before with John Terry, so I've been with great defenders, and they helped me a lot about tactics and everything. And I think I learned a lot in every aspect, tactically, technically, physically, and I think I'm a better player now.
I mean, it's more about the difference in mentality from when things are going really well, like they did, and then you hit the first stumbling block. Do you have to take a deep breath and look at your game? And
yeah, of course, you need to look at yourself in the mirror, and if you do a mistake, you know that you did the mistake, and the next game is to make it right. You know, the most important is the reaction, and we're lucky because we play every 3 days. So, like for example, we lost on Saturday, and we have already a game tomorrow. So it isn't just for us to bounce back, but you need to keep your confidence. You need to trust yourself, and just play the game.
Thanks everyone. Cheers, Kurt.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.